Hey guys, Dr. Stephen here from Chiro Kangaroo. Look, sometimes we run some interviews just to let people know, what sort of work we do and how people have gone actually working with us, so that you've got a reality around, what sort of results that we get and how that affects the lives of some of these chiropractors. So I've got the beautiful Dr. Sharon here. So I'll let you take it away. Basically, Dr. Sharon, if you want to just, tell everyone your story, like how you came across me and sort of what was going on in life and what sort of changed since you started working with us.
Yeah, hey everyone. So I'm Sharon Pederson. I live in Geelong and I've been a chiropractor for 24 years. It makes me sound really old. I remember when I first graduated and meeting other doctors who've been in practice for 20 years. They seem really old, so I'm one of those now. But it's definitely been a fluctuation journey, my journey in practice. I started out really gung-ho and built up a really strong practice to 300 patients a week as a mum and juggling new babies. I did the lot. And then I had a marriage breakdown, condensing a 24-year story, right? So
Yeah.
halfway through that, marriage breakdown, life drastically changed. I ended up, single mum of 3, juggling practice on my own, emotionally distraught. It wasn't a pleasant breakup. So life, I guess I look at it and saw the law of entropy happen in my practice, where it just gradually slowed down and I had to, just focus on my kids, and just my practice numbers dropped enormously. And I guess I lost faith in myself. I lost belief in myself. When you go through emotional turbulence, you question your self-worth, and I was questioning all of that. So it definitely reflected in my practice, and I probably lost a bit of the passion because I lost belief in myself. I feel like I lost belief in my ability to be successful in practice and to even help people again.
Yeah, I think this is something that a lot of people don't kind of think about. And although we're holistic doctors and we know that every area of life is going to affect other areas, we don't actually look at that in our own life and understand that our personal world, or what's going on outside of the practice, definitely has an effect on the practice and will dictate our growth and will dictate our, our shrinking or entropy, like you were talking about. So really important. So what's happened now since you started, working with me? What's happened in your kind of world in practice?
I tell you what, I am so excited. I feel like the passion and vision that I had when I first graduated, I feel like I'm rediscovering that. It's like that was shut down for so long, and now I'm digging in deep and it's coming back and it's just oozing excitement. So practice is great. Like, I needed a support. I needed someone, and that was you, Steve. Like, you have made such a difference to just me being able to execute what I love in a way that feels good. So now, oh my gosh, numbers wise, my son is 12. We were going back through my numbers, a few months ago even. I think we were seeing like 15 a week or something.
Yep.
And like last week we smashed 100 in a matter of just on my own, no CA yet.
Yeah.
So that was just on, I think it's maybe 5 or 6 weeks of doing the marketing with you. But the thing that I love the most is the joy and the fulfillment that I feel, and rediscovering how powerful we are to help people. Like, I'm changing lives, and I feel like I actually own that for probably the first time in my life, that I actually have that power to really make a difference in people's lives. And so I guess my heart is more connected to these people, not the numbers. Yeah, they're fun, they're exciting to be competed with, but it's really the impact that we're making that is life changing. And I know that with every cell in my being.
Yeah. I know that before, maybe you want to share this, maybe you don't, but before we started together, you were kind of even thinking of getting out of practice, or even, getting rid of your practice. And I remember having a few conversations, and then, we kind of went back and forth a little bit, and I sort of just, it was there for you, right, to see what you wanted to do. And it's lucky that you chose this route. I think it's changed a lot of things, not just in practice, but, personally. I can see that you're in charge.
I did have, someone wanted to buy my practice, and the thought of that it was never something I had looked at. But then when I realized what that meant, it meant I was letting go of my livelihood, the bread and butter that had kind of been a pillar for my family over the years. And I just, when it come to the crunch, I couldn't go through with it. And I just thought, well, I've built a practice before. I can do it again. I just need someone that can help me, support me, believe in me. And that was you, Steve. And I'm just so grateful because you were so kind and patient around, you know, and I didn't really know. It was all a bit overwhelming at that time. And yeah, I just trusted in your, you know, your calm, confident presence. And I'm just really glad that, you know, you are, because that's what I feel good about linking arms with you. Exactly. Yeah, true. Yeah.
I'm not pushy. Look, the big thing that I do is I want to see where people are at and kind of grow them and their idea of practice, not mine. I don't want to apply my stuff to you. Yeah, I can share my ideas and things, but everything that you do needs to be yours and needs to be owned by you. Otherwise, the result really isn't there. Mm-hmm. You know, so if I came and, you know, helped you to bake a cake, it's not going to be the same as when you do it and you take ownership and do it yourself, regardless of if the recipe's the same. So, yeah, I'm really.
And I was looking at getting rid of my my X-ray machine. So I had the old-fashioned chemical system, and it was so annoying. Like I hated the chemicals. It was always breaking down. Oh my gosh, time-consuming. So I, when you first mentioned to me about the digital, or I think I don't know, we were chatting about it, and the thought of me making that big investment back, you know, 6 weeks ago, it actually freaked me out. But I definitely know that you got to invest in order to grow, and I trusted in your confidence. And now, so I've got my brilliant digital machine, and it is amazing. Like it's nearly paid off now. So the fear of the investment was just, you know, frivolous.
And we're not talking about small change either. So yeah, no, it's
exactly.
You know, it is what it is, and that's what I like to do: connect you with people that are going to make a difference as well to your bottom line, but also to your patients. Like if you can just, if someone's in acute pain, you can get them an X-ray and then treat them if you need to, and have that ability. You know, it helps a shit ton, and the professional look of having an X-ray machine as well. I mean, it's completely different. And they're so cheap for us to get anyway at these times. So yeah, it was a no-brainer from what you were
loving it, as am I, because it actually makes my time go quicker. Like I can get through the patients quicker, but it's not rushing. It's actually just comprehensive. It's thorough. It's professional. Patients love it, and
plus you don't need to worry about some radiographer saying something negative about chiropractic, right, or about you or something. We get that sometimes, So yeah, cool. All right. So what would you say to someone out there that's kind of maybe, you know, thinking about working with me or with us as a team?
Oh gosh. Well, I would say have a chat. what if Steve could, yeah, I'm so grateful to you, Steve. It's not literally in the space of a month or, you know, 6 weeks, really, like everything has changed in my life, my practice, my family. Like I have 3 children, and they're all so excited, and they have seen a shift in my energy, my purpose, my own vision now, and belief is just so much stronger and bigger and unlimited. And it's because I now have the confidence, you know, that, like, you know, stuff that I don't know. You know, I'm not up with regulations. I'm not up with rules and all of that. So I'm so glad that you are, so I don't have to worry about it. So I just feel like a lot of stress has been eliminated or reduced enormously from linking up with you, because I trust you kind of know your stuff, and you definitely do. So I would encourage anyone to have a chat for sure.
Cool. Thanks. Thanks, Sharon. Guys, whoever's listening, I hope you've enjoyed our little interview, and I hope you've got something out of that story. You know, it really can be, you know, difficult through life. I mean, we all go through things in life, and that all has an effect on our practice and our ability. And what I love doing is just, you know, helping people to grow, regardless of where they're at. I'm not just that person that's there to just, you know, take money or whatever. Like if I like you and I think we can work together and I know we can get a result, I will. So yeah. All right. Thanks, Dr. Sharon. I appreciate it.
All right. See ya.